Hello, and in this video we're going to look at capacitors. So we have three capacitors in front of us here. We're going to talk about this one, the start capacitor, the run capacitor, and the dual run capacitor. So if we look first here at the start capacitor, the purpose of this capacitor is to help start the compressor. So these are often installed by the manufacturer in the factory. They're also pretty common to be installed as well in the field, particularly on older units where the compressor, as it ages, the windings wear down, and the start capacitor helps to start the motor for the compressor and provide the torque it needs to start. If we look over here at the left, this is called a potential relay, and it's connected here in these wires to the start capacitor, and its job is to remove the capacitor from the circuit once the motor has started. So this is only used for starting. Next, we have a run capacitor. This one is used to run and make the motor run more efficiently. This one you might see in the condenser if it's supporting a fan motor, and you might also see it in an air handler for heat pump, or as your blower motor if it's a permanent split capacitor or PSC motor for your blower motor. Okay. This one has, if you look here, has two terminals, and they're both 4 tines. So these wire directly up to your motor. Okay. Then this one over here is a dual run motor. So dual in that it is supporting 2 components. So it's supporting a compressor motor, and it's supporting a fan motor. So if you look down here at the label, we have, it's a 35 by 5. So what that means is it's 35 microfarads for the compressor and 5 for the fan motor. So if we look back over here, we see that this one on this unit, or on this capacitor rather, is a 15 microfarad. So if we look at the tines now and the terminals, you'll see that they look different. So here we have 3 terminals, 1, 2, and 3, but they have a different number of tines on them. So this one has 4 tines, and this one is typically your what is called a common, and it's labeled typically COM or C. And you can't see it here, but the naming is typically embossed on top of the metal capacitor. So this is your common, or C. This one is 3 tines, 1, 2, and 3. This one is for your compressor. However, it's labeled HERM, H-E-R-M. And what that means is it's a hermetically sealed compressor. Just remember here that, again, the 3 is for the compressor. And then this one, lastly, is 2 tines, and this one is for your fan. So if we go back here and look, our 35 microfarad is for our compressor. So if we had a multimeter that measures capacitance, which would be MFD, which is microfarads, we would measure one terminal here and the other one over here, our probes of our multimeter. And between these two, we would measure 35 microfarads. If we measure between the fan and the common, we would measure 5 in this case. So it has a tolerance of plus or minus 6. So if you measure something that is outside of this range, you need to replace the capacitor. Now, I will say that one needs to be very careful when removing a capacitor. It needs to be discharged. So first you want to remove the electrical disconnect from the wall and turn the power off to the entire unit. And then you want to take a screwdriver that is insulated and put across the terminals like this, and to fully discharge the energy that is stored in the capacitor. Okay. So again, to recap here, this is a dual run. It's dual because it supports the compressor and the fan, and it's labeled perm, fan, and common. This is a single run capacitor, and this one over here, again, is our start capacitor. But it's not uncommon to see all three of these actually in the condenser. So it's possible that this one is used only for the compressor, and that this one is used for the fan. So be on the lookout for that. But if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I would appreciate a like and subscribe, and ring the bell if you would like to see more of this type of content. Thank you.